Well, when we were kids, we've been taught to send out Valentine's Day on February 14th as a symbol of friendship and love. And as adults, we still mark the calendar and plan out how we'll profess our love to our significant other. But what about the rest of the year? Well, our next guest says love is not a day, it is a lifestyle, and that we should think about this day as a renewed kickoff for your relationship. TC Brantley's here, specializing in helping couples kind of spice up their relationships all year long. Welcome again, TC.
Thank you. You preach, girl. You're preaching good already.
All right, yeah, getting all excited over here, TC. We're saving marriages and saving relationships.
There you go. We have to do that. We have to do that.
That's right. So listen, you say that love is not a day. It is a lifestyle.
Yes.
Explain that.
A lot of times guys focus on February 14th, and after February 14th, they stop, they die. I'm trying to teach men, let it go continually on, because when you do that, that wife shows you're investing more in her.
So it's not about sex, but having mutual respect for your partner.
Mutual respect. It's finding that love gap of not just saying, I only want you when I want to be with you.
Right.
It's always want to be with you, good and bad times.
365.
365.
24/7.
I say marriage is 25/8 because it's always on your guard. You have to be offensive, not defensive. That's what most couples are doing.
Oh, offensive. I like that.
Yeah, you got to be on it.
You're getting me excited.
Yeah.
Now, we need to focus on the intangible, not the tangible.
Yes.
What do you mean by
that? A lot of times guys look at how she looks, or a lot of guys look at, well, let me buy something for her. The biggest thing a real woman wants is you. A lot of guys don't understand that. They want your time, not TV and you, not football and you, just totally you.
Thank you, TC.
Understandable.
Long range
yes.
rather than short range. And what do you mean by that as far as investment?
It's an investment. It's also saying, you know what, I'm not just here just to have sex with you today. I'm here to make the love last longer. Because if you don't invest in time, when you get older, the things that I did to keep it going further and further. And that's why most divorces happen, because there's no investment in time.
There is a huge rise in divorce.
Very huge rise in divorce, because people are not growing with the love. They're not growing with the time. The kids come, the jobs come. I mean, sickness comes. So all those things happen, but if you don't change with it, you'll die in the marriage.
Wow. Okay, that leads us to spicing it up, everybody. So listen to this.
Come on,
men and women, we're going to break
it
down for you. Let's start with the S.
Yes.
And that means sincere.
You got to be sincere with your wife. A lot of times guys only touch when they want. No, I always want to be with you because I love you. Right. I'm dedicated to you. Not just when I want to be busy with you. Holla.
Okay. Oh, yes. I'm definitely hollering at that one. All right. So for P is polite.
Open the door. Give her her coat. Serve her first. All right. And listen, I teach guys, when you serve her, she serves you.
All right. Look, TC's smiling. It must be working for you,
TC.
Lord.
Yes, sir.
Let's go to I, and that means invest.
You have to invest more with your... You can't just invest when you want to see her in a intimacy. You got to say, you know what? I'm investing. I'm taking time off there. I'm taking a half a day just to be with you, just to be in your presence. Women, make her the queen, not the mistress.
Oh, that's right. I like that. I love the Q for queen.
Yes.
All right, let's go to C, and that means care.
You got to care for her. You know, it's not just warning her, you know what? No, it's being care. It's making sure her PSI is together. What's PSI? Her tire pressure. Make sure the tire, clean her car. Care for her, not just in the bedroom. I tell men, the wife's love is connected to the household. You don't take care of the house, she ain't taking care of you.
All right, you better listen up, men. Okay, TC is sounding off. We're moving to the E, and this one is evolve.
You got to change with the love. You can't, what it took to get it, you got to do something to keep it. You got to put on more pressure. That's where the offense comes. A lot of couples are defensive when they fight, when they squabble. No, be offensive. Do the nice things before the bad things happen.
I like that. Now, men and women, we really are incredibly different when it comes to emotional and physical needs. Why so?
It's because our brains are set up differently. Women have both sides of the brains working. We guys only have one side with the right side. That's how it works.
Women, we have been saying that for how long now, ladies?
Y'all got it together. and even society says, men, be more outward. Get the car.
Express yourself more.
Exactly. Men don't know how to do that. They shut down. That's why the cave time. I teach men no more than one day in the cave. No more than one day. And you tell your wife, I'm going to the cave, and when you come out, it's like halftime. All right, going to the cave. She shouted at me, I did this, I did it. I'm coming out stronger, loving her more, and be more sensible to her.
What do you say for couples who are going through that problem and in a rut? I mean, what advice do you have for them, TC? That are just like that rut has got them and it's pulling them in that dark hole.
Sometimes I give couples an assignment. It's called artificial loving. For a while, you're used to fighting. For 14 days, let's do artificial love. We're not going to fight for 14 days. Nothing is going to come up. We're going to love each other. And after that 14 days, you get used to something different instead of the same old things of fighting and arguing all the time. 14 days. have to be loving, have to be no more fighting, 14 days. No ifs and buts about it.
So what's TC doing for Valentine's Day for your missus, for your queen?
Oh yeah. Well, see, I start early. I don't start on 14th. You know, I take the house, and so might see a movie, might see a play, but most of all, I'm giving her me.
You're giving her time.
That's the biggest thing.
I know, that's right. Listen, we're going to talk more to TC Brantley in just a little bit. Okay. That's right, TC, because we can never get enough of you.
Thank you very much.
We have your questions. We asked folks to sound off on our Facebook fan page. They did just that. They've got questions for you, and he's going to answer them. Coming up next, everybody, it is a Dance Party Friday, and we're going to show you a fun, liberating, sensual workout when Connecticut Style returns. It's a lot of fun, ladies. We're going to empower you today when Connecticut Style returns. Stick around.